Hello? Is it working now? I swear I sat here talking like for 5 minutes and the stream wasn't even going. Hello? Oh. If my model glitches out or something, it's because my phone is in a very bad place. It's in such an awkward spot, but I had to do that for now. Hello, Food. Hi, Ron. Hi, Naz. I saw you in here earlier, too. How is everybody? I'm on TV! Hey, Mom! I'm on TV! How is everybody today? Did you enjoy Beanie's stream? I was only there for the last little bit. I'm good. I tried to fix the latency with the comments this time. Is it... I'm not too far behind now, am I? That's good. Does the mic sound okay this time? We're gonna play Dream Daddy today. I've been wanting to play it for ages. When it first came out, I didn't actually have a computer that could play games. It was so old and bad. You sound good? Thank you. That's good. I'm glad. Sounds good? Oh, that's good. But yeah. I don't really know much about Dream Daddy, but I know there's daddies. And we're supposed to date them. So, we'll see how that goes. I honestly don't know who I want to pick first. I need to save for a new laptop because mine already gave up. Oh no! Yeah, it took me months to build this computer. Just because I was buying it, like, piece by piece. Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine buying the whole thing in one go. I wouldn't have dinner for, like, a month at least. It's like 1 AM, there's a high chance I'll end up falling asleep midstream. That's okay. Sorry, it's such an awkward time zone. Like the difference. For me, it's only 4 PM. If you fall asleep, that's fine. I'll just be happy that you came at all. I probably won't be on for too long today either. I wanted to do a long stream, but I wasn't ready for hours. Now I've left it too late. I meant to do it 2 hours ago at least. Dream daddies. Exactly. Exactly. That's a good point. Just dream of those daddies. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure what to expect, really. I watched a little bit of gameplay. I know there's going to be a lot of reading, which I forgot was definitely going to happen. So, I hate reading. I hate reading out loud. What did I get myself into? I can still spare like 2 or 3 hours. I begin working a little before 9. Oh, that's good. I'll probably only be on for 2 or 3 hours anyway. So hopefully you can watch the whole thing. Alrighty. Do we want to just jump into it? Just see what happens? Games. Oh, that one. It should be open. Oh. Oh, there we go. The daddies are in the house. Alrighty. Let's just get into it. Click new game. Ooh. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Honk shoe. Dad. Oh my god, wake up, bro. Dad, wake up. Wake up. Pretend to be dead. 5 more minutes. Let's pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad, this hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda, this is the end for me. Oh, you can see my mouse? That's awkward. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get in the moving van because it's leaving soon. Oh. We're leaving. We're moving. Right. We're new in town. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning and moving mugs. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda. Dad. If the game noise is too loud, just let me know, okay? Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth. By quality, not quantity. That's a... Build that dad. What do we want to look like? Ooh. Ooh. This guy looks like he could take on a bear. Who should we be? I hope this doesn't take me too long. I love character. Malnourished. Can't hear the game? Oh, good. Well, I think that's good. Can't hear the game. I wonder if I could... Oh, I can't do anything about that right now. I turned the music off and put it into streamer mode. That might be it. I can hear like little whoop whoops when I click on things, but that's about it. I can't actually hear the game. Oh, I already read that. Alright, what are we looking at? Do you want to go big and hairy? They're all hairy. I guess they are going to be hairy. Dads typically are hairy. Let's be this one. I like him. I'm going to make it look like me. Me as a dad. Oh. I think I'm pale. I'm pretty pale. Big ones look very dad-like to me. I know! That's what I was thinking. And I want to go for the muscular one because it feels like I could fight off bad guys and save my daughter. I don't know what kind of face I want to do. So I'm looking at myself as if... I'm trying to look at my model as if that even looks like anything other than a blob. Do we want Chad jaw? Or do we want to be a cute baby face? Oh, no, that's Chad. Oh my god, do we want to look like... Do you want to be an alpha male? Oh my gosh. Let's go with this one. Oh. Yeah, I think that one looks like me. Shadow? Oh, beard. I see. Hair. Okay, we gotta be white hair. Because we're being me. Imagine if Jupiter got a low taper fade. Okay. Goku. Maybe that one? That kind of looks like me. Imagine a baby face guy going berserk on someone when defending his daughter. That's me. You don't have to imagine it. It's gonna happen. Goku hair? Hell yeah. Wait, I'm kind of tempted. We could do the old... Oh, what's his name? I forget. I wrote my own joke, I forgot. What's his name? From Seinfeld. You know the one. You know, we're all old here. We know who I'm talking about. George Costanza. That's the one. I think I'll do that one, because that looks the most like me. Eyes. We can have... Wait, do we want to have the anime eyes? Would it be kawaii? I think we have to. We could just straight up be Goku. That's so funny. kind of want to be Goku. I actually never watched Seinfeld. Don't bother. It is, oh, it was, I don't even know if it was funny when I was younger. It was kind of funny when I was younger, but I tried re-watching it lately and it is so outdated and boring. Ugh. Yes, please, anime. We're doing the anime eyes. We need purple. Wait. No, that's not really purple. I think that's the purplest we're gonna get. It just looks so funny. Ooh. Alright guys, what kind of schnoz do we need? Oh god. I think we should be very kawaii. That one actually kind of looks like my nose. Or should we just make him like really funny looking? I don't know. I think I want to go with a kawaii dad. I want to be cutesy. Game has more options than I thought it would. Me too. I actually didn't look at the... Ooh. I didn't look at the... Oh my god, uwu. I didn't look at the character creator at all before doing this. Okay. These lips are so luscious. Hello, Jupiter. Hopefully you are doing well and having a wonderful day so far. Thank you. I hope you are too. And hello, Naz. I hope you're having a good day too. Welcome in. We're creating my dad. My dad? No, we're creating me as a dad. We definitely need some luscious lips, I think. Do we want to be... I'm kind of vibing with those ones. Let's give me some lipstick. Glad to be here. I'm glad to have you here. Just stick to that one. Your father is very beautiful. Oh god, that's what your dad looks like. Do you know what? Maybe it is. If that... Because don't girls look like their dads anyway? So if the dad looks like me, and I look like my dad, then this must actually look like my dad. Wait. I wish there was little tiny eyebrows. Oh my goodness. We're doing it. No, I kind of like them. If I can't have little eyebrows, I should have the biggest eyebrows I can get. Make him look like a retired emo band member. Retired emo band member. Hopefully minus the allegations. Most say that they get their looks from their mothers, but okay. They say they do, but most people look like their dad. I can have pink eyebrows? Oh my gosh. Purple eyebrows? No. I think that we don't want to get too crazy. We don't get too crazy. Oh my gosh. Do we want a mustache? I'm the Lorax, I speak for the trees. Look so fabulous. We need to look as good as we can so that the daddies will want us. Do we want Lorax beard? Oh, that kind of covers up my nice pair of lips though. Do we want a mustache or a beard? Strongman's beard. Of course. Which one? That one or that one? Handlebars? I don't know. I wonder if we can change how we look later. It says build that dad. Does that make the protagonist a femboy? Just a mustache would bring out those luscious lips. Exactly. It framed the mustache. Framed the lips. I kind of want the Lorex. It matches my eyebrows. We'll go with that. Glasses. Fun fact, I wear glasses in real life, so when I get a model and the eye tracking doesn't work out, that's what's happening. Do you want glasses? Oh my gosh. No. It'll cover up our beautiful eyes. Oh, but we can't have pink ones. No. Piercings. We need snake bites. Another fun fact, I have snake bites. Don't dox me. I'm doxing me. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I want snake bites. It's kind of... Oh, I wish we could have both. Oh, I don't know. Let's go with the snake. Do we want snake? Or... what's that one called? Bridge piercing? We need some... Oh, that doesn't work. We need something. Let's just go with the earring. Oh my god. Always wanted snake bites but never got them. I guess never too late. It's never too late. You should definitely get them. As long as you weren't bitten by something venomous. That is possible, but no. Every time I step outside my door, I risk getting bitten by something venomous. That is so cute. Oh, I thought we could pick... Oh, it's the whole outfit. Do we just want to... just want to wear that? Oh my god. That doesn't suit us. We need something cutesy. We're trying to be pretty. We want the boys to like us. That one's kind of slay, actually. I really like that. I want that shirt in real life. We need to be pretty. We're trying to seduce the dads. What do dads like? Come on, guys. What do dads like? What do men like? I have no idea. We need to be a buff femboy, I think. I kind of want that. Or the egg nipples. Handling snakes is a common chore in the morning, as long as checking for spiders in the shoes. Yes. Literally, every time I put my shoes on, I have to check. Choose extra. I know. We have to. Looking good, daddy. Let's go. Ah, name him. What do we name him? Androdingus. Should we name him Androdingus? Androdingus. What? Jupiter? Perfect. My name's Jupe. Jupiter. Egbert swoon. Egg nipples will make the guys swoon. Androdingus. Okay, we're going with Androdingus. That's him. That's the one. Hang on, daddy. Be that dad. We're doing Androdingus. Jupiter. Is how I'm reading that. Oh, my daughter's so cute. Did you fall asleep packing? I wasn't ready for it to just appear like that. Oh, I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your father and I... Ooh, do we want to be gay from the start? Or are we bi? Are we a bi king? How? Are we two dads? Or did I have a wife? Or baby mama, I guess. We don't have to have been married. It is 2024. Mr. Dingus. Mr. Dingus. I'm just gonna click. Very good. The only way your mother and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Mr. Dingus, hello sir, may I interest you in the renewal of your car insurance? Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess dragon. Heck yeah. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and you realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right, yep, definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Oh my god, a horse girl. Dad. Dad. I'm looking very kawaii, thank you. My daughter and I are new in town. Don't you love my luscious eyebrows and my kawaii eyes? I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. Your face. I don't think that was his... Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Ouch, kid. The Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. Oh my god. I look off into the distance and reminisce about the rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P. No, Dad, that's Emma R. Yeah, Dad. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up. Dad, Emma R. Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort. Okay, calm down. I'm a P. I'm a P. Alright, Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station. Goddamn! Emma P? Pooped her pants, Junius? We're doing that one. Dad, that was me. I did that. Oh. I was having a sleepover with Emma R, who isn't Emma P. I think that girl's awesome. She never told anyone though. True blue, that Emma R. Anyway, I gotta show you this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFridays. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts. Oh god. Sorry, the egg nipples get me every time. I think you mean food poisoning. You know, with a Z. Dad. Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. Aww. We're sad. I finally decide to break the silence. This is the day you were born. This is the day we adopted you. Ooh. Now let's born her. She looks nothing like me. I'm so glad she took after her mother. Oh, I forgot to read that. Oh, we got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender. But of course I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your mother, oh man. She holds my hand, looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen her, and says, "It's okay, it's all gonna be okay." Aww. This is sad. Is this gonna be sad? Am I gonna feel emotions for this game? She was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss her. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing and move. We gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Oh my god. I don't think I've done this much reading out loud since I was in school. Let's born her! Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was just reading the chat. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. Ooh, I like the lay. Oh my god, clean your car up. So many memories here. Hard to believe your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I... Oh my god, shattered. I thought that said shattered. I was like, did she poop in the front yard? Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? That's a typical dad car, so true. It probably smells like old milk too. You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were very imaginative, You were a very imaginative child. Oh my gosh, that's gonna happen a lot. Hey, remember when I broke the back window We get it, Amanda, you break stuff. He's just thinking about all the times she cost him money. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Oh my gosh. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. Felt that. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Okay, ready, hang on. Hang on, I need a sip. Okay. Nestled in beautiful, scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features. Ooh, washing. Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal. I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak. You sleep more than anyone I know. I admit my faults, Pops. I keep it real. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Could spin. I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to so I don't have to waste gas? And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know... Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Oh my god. I so relate to Amanda. I don't have my license just because I'm scared to parallel park. Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. Oh. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. Oh, we're gonna meet them, alright. We're gonna meet them. We're gonna get to know them real well. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. It's practically dust. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. You can't parallel park for real? I don't know if it's that I can't, it's just that I've never tried. I don't know how to drive yet, even though I've been old enough to know for over a day. So true. Oh my gosh. I can drive it technically, not legally, and I don't know some things, but I really need to get my license. Anyway, Dad, I know where this is going. Senior citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that, but I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Oh my god, there's so much reading. I knew there'd be reading, but... Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. Let's go. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. That does not look freshly mown. Just put a driving student sticker on the back of the car, then blame random driving school if you made several mistakes. That's a good idea. Very solid plan. Hey-ya! Hey! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale... Oh, I thought she kicked me! I thought she kicked me! The for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I can tell. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. And an ice cream sandwich. Oh my gosh. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. We need to unpack first. I need some coffee. Did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? That one. I would definitely clock the dogs straight away. You know it. Thank you for moving us to an area where the dog-to-person ratio is very high. I only want what's best for you. I hope you're prepared for the frequency at which I interrupt conversations and yell, "Dog!" to rocket way up. I mean, you do that a lot already. You do that a lot already. Hey, it's a dog. I'm struggling. And I forgot my name was Ander. Ander and Amanda. We didn't even plan that. That worked out really well. Ander and Amanda. Wait, false alarm. It was just a funny shaped rock. If you want to see real dogs so bad, let's go to that park around the corner. I didn't read it. Amanda and I begin to stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. Oh, I love smelling a barbecue randomly. I'm always down for a barbecue. That's the Australian in me, I think. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Could I, honey? You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? Government operative. Exactly. Stay woke, people. We're on to you, baby. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when... Heads up! Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Whoa! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Hello, did you throw this thing at my head? I like your necktie. I like your necktie. He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Can I help you? Impart upon me your wisdom. Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. How long do I have left? How did you know? Do you have tomorrow's lottery numbers? How long do I have left? Grrr. What's that? I'm already too late. My fate was predetermined for me long ago. I have no real agency in this cruel lifetime? Ruh, ruh. You're right. I am the master of my domain, for fate is unknowable. Thank you, wise dog. Arf. You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian Hello, sailor. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes a frisbee from me. Hey. You know frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. Hey, calm down. Leave me alone. I just got here. Well, you're traditionally not supposed to aim for people's heads. It's a new technique. I'll catch it with my teeth next time. That's kind of flirty. It's a new technique. We don't want to give it all away too early. That's like a caveman. It's like disc golf, but the goal is my face. Looks like you're winning. Hey, yo! Did you see that? Ha! I'm just messing with ya. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Ander, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda only to find her sitting on the ground rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi. Your dog's cool. Ah, old Maxwell sure loves the... What kind of voice do we want to give this guy? Old Maxwell sure loves the attention. Everybody's American in here, apparently. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young lady sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. Are you about to do the noise again? Maybe. This is Oh, she's so cute. This is Daisy. She's reading the brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler, and apparently I don't. How old is she? 10! She's a precious little youngster. Whoa. My natural dad instinct kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, what's happening? Oh my god. Go on, Daisy, tell him about yourself. Brian, that's my girl. Amanda, get in there. Amanda, okay. Ender's HP 80. Brian's HP 80. Let's go. What's that mean? Okay, brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Brian, wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Brian, Daisy's actually just won the statewide poetry contest. I lose 15 HP. I've got 65 and Brian's got 70. Okay. Item. Okay. Her art. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade. This font is so hard to read. Cute! It isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding on to it. Brian loses 10 HP and I regain 20. Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab. I lost 10 HP. I have 75 and he has 60. I'm still winning! What's that one? Oh, what? Oh, that's right, that'd be bag, wouldn't it? Brag. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP. Brian, Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe. We're taking it out next weekend. How is that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. Yeah, apparently we can switch daughters, but I only have one. Oh, unless I marry someone. Can we marry them? I think I forgot to read that. I don't know. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. I've got 55 and he's got 40. I'm still winning. Item. What do we do? What's the band-aid? Hey, you want a dirty band-aid of my daughters? Spelling bee photo? Fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. 10th grade? That's very out of date. Wow, congratulations, Amanda. Daisy is getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row. Yikes. I only lost 5. That's okay. I lost 5 HP. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy? So what? I was speaking at 6 months. Anyway. Amanda's was potty. Still cute. But maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. I lose 10 HP. I'm on... Oh, we're evenly matched. Okay. What do we do? Ooh, brag. Amanda's in all honors classes this semester. Brian loses 10 HP. Brian, oh really? I'm actually talking to Daisy's teachers about having her skip a grade. Oh, I'm done. Even Amanda kind of bristles at that one. You lose 20 HP. Oh no! I got 20 and he's got 30. One more item. Grade card. You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your... Why did I just have that? Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Dad. Awesome grades. Brian loses 25 HP. You really carry that around everywhere? That's what I'm saying. Ouch. Maybe it is kind of weird. You lose 5 HP. Daisy, it is kind of weird. Daisy here has all of her adult teeth. Never had a cavity either. That's just odd. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. That is low. You're making fun of my daughter's teeth? What the heck? You just lost sexy points. Dang, he really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Did he have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? Ugh. He just won because he went for a low ball shot. So, I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood? Sorry. I'm never ready for me to show up. We just moved in. Do you live around here? As a dad, you never know. Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live too. Oh, small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. Of course they are. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Suddenly he's southern. Now that I know he lives in a ranch house. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Get out of here. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell, happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us? Yeah. Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad. Let us never speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Dingus. Sorry, the name. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Let's go to the coffee shop. I don't want to go home. Who wants to unpack? We got dads to meet. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice or I'm gonna be... you can really tell this was made in 2017. 2016, 2017. It is so BuzzFeed. On the old bean juice or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Nice naming, Jupiter. Thanks. Let's do it. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Man, this is such a convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would you go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? He's so me. Maybe this is me. At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he is very much within my personal zone. Yeah, I don't understand why they have couch setups in some cafes. That's just kind of weird. Dad, and what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere, just out of sight, and now you're the jerk who left their mug? Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes. Yes, Amanda! We walk inside. Ooh. Hey. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly... How often do I go to cafes? I kind of work in one. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around the well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage. Of course. He's a hipster. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. I don't know. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. That was awkward. Anyway, what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and I'm immediately overwhelmed. I haven't seen a hipster in ages. Yeah, I know. I see like one every now and then. What happened to them? Did they get corporate jobs? Did they grow up? I haven't seen proper hipster in so long. I believe my last sighting of a hipster was way back in 2018. They make it sound like a cryptid. Yeah, I last saw a hipster back in 2018. The sky was dark and the swamp was misty. And the faint smell of coffee and pretentious was on the air. I'll have a Godspeed you, black coffee. Iced Tegan and Sarah? Chai Antwoord! Oh my god. Do you guys know the Antwoord? I wish they didn't end up being bad. Ooh. Tegan and Sarah. All I wanna know is, did you know me closer? They're lesbians, just by the way. That's a good reference, I know. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. I got distracted with chat. The hippie was spotted slithering among a crowd nearby Starbucks. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Tegan and Sarah, this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013. This guy's autistic for sure. His special interest is music. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits but meaningful lyricism. Hey. I'm doing the thing again. Don't worry, I feel it. But coming right up. And for you, I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please. Coming right up. Do you want that in a small, medium, or biggie smalls? Medium. I'm not... Apparently my guy's not feeling this, dude. Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I am also quite autistic for music too, don't worry, Daz. I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Why do I not like him? He's kind of funny, I like him. I don't know. Andrew Dingus, what is your problem? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Oh! Got him. Hey, hey! Scar was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Do you guys think that Scar is kind of coming up in its renaissance? I think there's going to be a Scar revival. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Of course it is. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. Oh no. He's just like me for real. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Come on. What did we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside, and also don't go outside, and also don't talk to people. Oh no. Anders me. I'm so Ander. Guys, this was not intentional, but I am just like this guy. See, we're making progress. And that's why I'm becoming a VTuber, because that's the only way I'm gonna meet anybody. I highly doubt it, but it could happen. Oh, about the Scar? Yeah. There was that one song trending recently on TikTok. I was like, oh, how's it go? It's like, a cigarette pressed between her lips and I said, blah, 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 blah. You know? I think it'll come back. I think I'll head to bed. I have a great rest of your day. It was a really fun stream. Okay, that's okay. Good night. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for being here anyway. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun. Make sure you get lots of sleep. See ya, food. Oh, I dropped Scar because of reasons though. That's fair. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I have a sip. The iced Teagle and Vera is delicious. The iced Teagle and Vera. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, Ander. Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both. You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Ander, what is your beef with this man? He hasn't done anything to you. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot. You know what? Let me get you guys' opinion on something. Matt goes to the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with a name for it. Okay, let's go. Let's go, I'm good at this. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile, you know? And really appreciate the flavor sensations of... Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that nana bread... need to give that nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be commensurate with I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. He's just sexy, maybe that's why. That's probably true. That is probably true. And a dingus is probably just nervous and also a bit jealous because this guy's really cool. This is amazing. Thanks, the secret ingredient is bananas! So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad, oh my god, what is happening? Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Banana bread Kennedys, grateful banana bread, right said banana bread. Oh, these are really bad, but I'll see. I know that one because it rhymes. Like right said Fred. Yeah, I got that one. See, I know something sometimes. Like right said Fred. But now it's about banana bread. I think the youngsters would like it despite not getting it. That actually has a nice ring to it. Really? Yeah. Right said banana bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby. I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals. Enjoy your coffee. He's so awkward. And thanks, baby. Eh? See, it sounds good when you oh? Maz, stop flirting with us. Oh, who is this scruffy man? Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. ... I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? Professional babysitter? We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? Let's unpack. I've got a lot on my plate right now. Did you know that moving is one of... Huh? Did you know that moving is one of biggest sources of stress? One of the biggest sources of stress for adults. Is it right behind the constant fear that you smell bad and everyone's too polite to tell you? Oh, that's one of my biggest fears. I'm so scared to be stinky. Probably. This game was written for me. Do I smell bad? Amanda gives me a whiff. You're fine, Pops. Let's go home. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple of hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer and dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello? Oh. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. I don't trust this guy. Hello? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes, hi, I'm Amanda. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, But between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right? Oh, so true. Alright, cookies, huh? Oh, sorry. Wow, cookies, huh? The one that gives adults a lot of stress is Bill's. Lots of bills. Oh, don't even get me started. Yeah, the guy defo emits an elegant, pompous aura. So nice to meet you. That's classy, Jupiter. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come back. And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant... Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? No, not anymore. She died. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's just trauma dump on the guy. Damn. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. Both made things? You're the one who just trauma dumped on this guy and insulted him for having multiple children. Damn. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? Oh. Why? I look at Joseph quizzically but comply. After a second I hear a knock on the door. Oh, opening it to see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor Joseph. I promise not to talk anymore. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? I can't keep up the accent. That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. we shake hands to seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at the church down the street. I did not pick that. I thought this guy was going to be like some rich CEO or something. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth. You look pretty... Ew! I don't know if you guys can hear the talking that they do, but he just went, wink. You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. Also, that's why he looks like that. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See? You're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone, I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyway? I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Joseph probably wants his plate back. Ah, okay. I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back. Joseph does seem suspicious. I don't trust that man. As soon as I seen that man walk into my house, I did not trust him. We're gonna be the best neighbors in the whole cul-de-sac. A while ago, a neighbor told me I look 18. I just laughed because I'm way older. I get that all the time. People always think I'm a kid. They're always shocked. It's okay. We're just cute, that's all. We're gonna kick all the other neighbors' butts. With kindness. Amanda and I step outside. Shoot, I'm actually not sure which house is his. I'd hazard a guess it's the big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Oh, that sounds so creepy. Good eye, kid. And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. We walk up to the kids and wave. Oh yeah, there's definitely something suspicious going on. Look at these freaks. Hey guys, is your dad around? Weird, ain't it? Most of us considered to be old in age standards, but our looks like we are still in our 20s. Yes. It's just what happens when you're cute. They all just stare at us blankly. These kids are freaking me out. My jeebies are heavied, for sure. We just wanted to, return this nice plate and thank you for the cookies. Geez, these definitely are Joseph's kids. They all look exactly like him. Their kids look traumatized? Yes. Is there gonna be some kind of weird, like, religious trauma thing going on or something? They were really good. Christy and Christian. Oh my gosh. I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any. Chris? Christy, Christian, Chris. That's suspicious. The Children of the Corn, right? Well, okay, we're just gonna set this plate down on the ground real gentle and then back away slowly, right, Dad? Right. That's what we're gonna do. The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back even as we approach our house. They're freaking me out. I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids. I'm gonna take a sleep. I'm gonna eepy. You've been awake for what, 3 hours? And that's 3 hours too many. So true. Just what we needed, a religious cult. Oh. Speaking of, we're gonna play Cult of the Lamb together. Hopefully next week, or maybe next weekend. Anyway, as we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Ander, bro! Hey! Wait, do I know him? I do, I must. Look at that baby! Look at that baby! I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Bro. Bro! Holy wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long. It's been too long, dude! Yeah, wow, you look great. Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Oh no, he's hot! Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while too. And they were roommates. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. This guy... Hello, and hello, cute baby. Aw, thank you. Last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. She's so cute. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding! Amanda and I moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing? I mean Ashley. Ashley is her name. She's actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all it's all that word. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro, right? Cake Stand Craig is a father of 3? Cake Stand Craig? Oh, haha, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. Oh, no. I would never have guessed that one. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep the heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. I actually did a keg stand once, never again. It sounds horrible. I know for a fact that I would get bubbles all in my nose. Should do me sometime. Haha, I don't know. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. Bro brunch? That sounds really cute. Alright, sure, sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why's that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Oh my gosh. Amanda, he opened a new jar of marinara sauce and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing and he said, I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down to the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. That past Craig sounds like the current me. Oh. Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I got all these hot dads around me to keep me company. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school, I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Honestly, fair. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Suddenly a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda drafts over to... That's so convenient. Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. But it's just an envelope. Yeah, just like my entire future, not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah blah blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Womp womp. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Aw, sweetie. It's okay, I kinda saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. The admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. Man, art school sounds like a waste. They only want you to do what they want you to do. And, like, you can make money off of art without a degree. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some of the school is gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know, it's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face is the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose a more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah, what are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. I gotta attend a union meeting. I'm gonna go clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves, the lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man, you know, the ones all the kids these days are doing. How old are we? Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. This time, not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go to bed, go out and watch the game? Realistically, I'm going to bed. I'm wiped. Have fun with the Emmas. We'll try to keep it down. I know you're not going to, but I appreciate you saying that. And don't forget that you have a meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. All right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Awesome. Night, pups. I wake up to Man, I'm EP for real. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? It's Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. EP is insanely stronger as you grow older. Oh, it's so true. Hey bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track, hit me up. Oh my god, Craig, you're coming on too strong. Have you seen me? I know I'm buff, but man's got a belly. We're not here to be running. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. So true. Let's go to the gym. Hey man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20? 20? I need more than that. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. The gym. The gym's just named the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and, hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Aww. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching, of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Gotta stay posy, dude. Sure. I'm here to party. That's the spirit, my dude. We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. He high-fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could, and would, steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. I don't get people who are able to be fully awake at 6 a.m. I'm still battling my sleep paralysis demon at the time. Same. If I don't have to be up before then, you'll never catch me up before 10 a.m. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be walking. So I know we are on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all the other stuff? Craig laughs. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used in the process grain. Was used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs? Damn. Using a medieval torture device? Or praying to some sort of pain god? Let's say the crush with thighs. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Damn! Not the eggplants. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. Oh. How long have you been doing the buff thing? Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. Oh, I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I check out my hot bud. I spend most of my time in front of the mirror admiring my Adonis-like figure that I've worked so hard to sculpt. Uh-oh. He likes us. By that I mean lay horizontal and watch bad television. Me. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. Did you know when you work out the muscles actually rip apart? Oh. Then, no wonder it hurts so much, damn. Then they heal fairly quickly. That's why it hurts so much. Oh! That's why it hurts so much. Ooh. I never want to work out again. That sounds horrendous. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Ooh. Oh. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? No! I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. This sounds suspicious. And we were at that party and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot. And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post keg stand with a dying, dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave. So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never will shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Oh my god. Dude, bro, you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I am fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later. And he's dead. You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah. Alright, well, here, I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good. And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Thick green liquid? Hey man, if your liquid's thick and green, I think you should go to the doctor. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. Nice one. Thanks. I get home and lay down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. That's me now. I've had a bit of a chocolate protein shake. They're quite delicious. Yeah, I used to have, it was like iced coffee one. It was okay. It tasted kind of it. But, yeah, protein shakes are not my thing. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Damn, you're stinky. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, what room? Was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. The way it just slide into shot always. I'm never ready. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth... Oh, look at this dude. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Bro looks cool. Ugh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega? I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Jared Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you... Of course this guy's name's Lucian. Don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Ander. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Walmart Jared Way. Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. No word of a lie. At my school, we had these type of desks, like randomly, nowhere else, only in this one classroom. And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna fit in that. Like, these were tiny. They looked like they were for children. I sat in and I literally got stuck. It was so embarrassing. I might get stuck in this. Oh, for sure. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in Their Eye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Yeah, there's a comment because they're cheap and extremely unreliable. Yeah. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but I'm sure you know Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. She's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. We did just move. Well, we just moved recently, but I was only on the other... Sorry, I just bumped something. But it was only on the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal, and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. Man, no one likes literature. It's so true. Hugo's kind of sexy, too. So far, the only dad that's giving me bad vibes is that little blonde freak. Hey, Hugo? Yes? They ever catch that rye? That's so stupid. Yes. He likes us. That's kind of out of nowhere, though. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court. Let's go to the food court. There's probably more hot dads hiding. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing, singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents, and that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations, and maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. I love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine, he's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? Huh? Who's Noah? Does he go to your school? Is he 30 years old? Have you sent him pictures? Who is this man? Do you like Noah? What? No? Dad? Ugh. I can't believe you would... Dad? I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Yeah, grab her phone now. What is she hiding from me? Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, missy. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menu. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. Eating disgusting stuff for dinner is one of my many specialties. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. Hell yeah. What if we held hands and got food poisoning together? These are bad. These are very bad. but also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. Injecting sugar directly into your blood? Hell yeah, why not? Something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes? Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time the meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out, so it just dates it and isn't funny. That's so true. The second a corporation uses a meme, that meme is dead. Officially. Oh shit, what up? Here come that boy. Oh no. This really is... this really is so old. This game is almost 10 years old. Wow. I can feel it. Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? When I go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? Damn. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time? Oh, that one. Um, 20 years of internet history to explain. Ugh. It's so hard trying to explain memes to a parent. I feel her, honestly. Amanda runs into the store with me, trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. Beeline? I didn't know it was spelled like that. For the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech, Amanda. Speech, 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 speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate in a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Dingus had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. 7 other patrons turn their head. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a dead Goth and Beyond. This store looks like somewhere Beanie would definitely enjoy, especially this outfit. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, check the clearance bin for hot deals. I'm always checking the clearance bin. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. I reckon you would look beautiful in purple eyeliner. Oh, if you guys hear barking, I'm very sorry. Hell yes I would. Look, this is very important to me. This also looks like something Beanie would be interested in. I overhear a stifled argument over the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, I bought this online. The website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I will buy it for you. Wow, that was easy, thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard, I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda a bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. Oh my gosh. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh cool, Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh hell yes. Hey, he said hell and he just got mad at her before for saying hell. That's hypocritical. Oh hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like some saying, you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die. This is odd. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. That is a show I would watch too. I'm not gonna lie. Write that down. Honk shoo. Honk shoo. Me, 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 me. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You've never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, are you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. So true. If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Oh, are they like the really puffy ones with all the icing? I want to try them. They look bad, but good. They're kind of like they would taste like Play-Doh. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there's more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Nothing beats grilled food, especially if it's meat. I love some grilled meat. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms wide, open wide. This guy's coming on a bit too strong. Welcome, I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Krish? Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Of course his wife's name is Mary. Oh. Damn. Hey, Mary. Hey, Mary. You trying to leave your husband? Anyway. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our neighbor, Ander, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. Oh my god. I love her. Same! Nice to meet you, Mary. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Ha ha ha! My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. This is Robert. He lives just across the way. Oh, that's that stinky boy from earlier. A haggard man nursing a glass of whiskey eyes me up and down. Hey! Hey, I'm Ander. It's nice to meet you. He takes a long swig of his drink. Charmed. Ander and his daughter just moved in next door. Cool. If you ever need recommendations on where to get drinks in this town, Rob's your man. Jeez, just putting his alcoholism out there on blast. I told you not to call me Rob. Right, got it. Robert ambles away without saying goodbye. He's not really a people person. Wow, I think I've actually met somebody else. Wait, I think I read that wrong. Only whiskey I can drink is Fireball. Fireball. Great. I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go see what these dogs are barking at. 1 second. Oh, let me do the... Hello. They were literally barking at nothing. That's always the case. Ah, you gotta love chihuahuas. Okay, where was I? Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Same. Come on, Dad, who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad, they're gonna talk about the weather. Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shows me into the center of the yard. Well, here is nothing. I look around the party. I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? What a cool guy. And mysterious. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Wow, how convenient, all these hot dads are all in the same place. Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Who do we want to talk to? Or do we want to eat a burger? Robert and Brian. That's the rough guy. And who was Brian again? I don't remember these guys' names. Hugo's the teacher, Craig's our bestie, and Matt's the cool guy from the thingy. Joseph and Damien. Or do we just want to eat? What are we doing? My dog's also... Wait, where am I going? What am I looking at? Hopefully this isn't something like that. Oh, like a band name. One of my dogs usually barks at nothing at night outside. Whatever ghost she's barking at takes its time hanging around the street. So true. My dogs also bark at the dark corners of my apartment, which is usually around 2 to 3 a.m. Yay! That's definitely not anything to be worried about. That's definitely not a ghost. Or a demon. No. I don't remember any of these people. Oh wait, Brian was the big ginger buff guy, wasn't he? I don't want to talk to them. Actually, I kind of want to find out what this guy's deal is. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian right now, but I guess I could live with learning more about Robert. Exactly. I need to know what's going on with this guy. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot! I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys! Ander! How the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh, the game looks great in high def. I got a big TV. Shut up. Oh boy. Ander, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one, even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. She takes after her daddy. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art, yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here, well, things change once you have kid. Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build 'em tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle and the rope bridge snaps. you could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out of the next living soul. And here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. Jesus, what's with all the trauma dumping? I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6 foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Jeez. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Ha 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 ha. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Whew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess. And then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded, I like it. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah, Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such a quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Of course he does. Alright, Daisy. I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. Man, this guy knows how to create a tense atmosphere. For sure. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Poor Daisy. I feel like her dad puts too much pressure on her and she doesn't know how to be a kid anymore. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. Aw, Daisy's me. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. Okay, Daisy's not me. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. Aw, she bit people too. Oh my god. Oh, kids, am I right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Man, I was trying to talk to that other dude, but Brian... Man, that man can yak. Talk to Matt Hugo and Craig. Let's go. Why not? Damn. This might just be the hottest men in this game. I'm not gonna lie. And they're all right here. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an... Them staring me down like this is very intimidating. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and to try to take something like that, say the Rococo period, and compare it to the postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Oh my god. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me and Craig... don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I'm gonna talk to Craig. Those guys are a bit preoccupied with each other. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great! Little River here is a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. Oh no, they're discussing art. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? Almost done. New place perfect. I never get too comfortable. I'm always on the run. I don't stay in one place for much long. For much long? Yeah, I can speak English. Almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. Ander, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. Cute! It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. Aw, she's cute! What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Aww. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Ah! Look at him! That's really cute. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Ha! Hey, Andrew, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Yes. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Ha ha ha. Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Oh god. She leaned... What? She leaned the... She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. I can read. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest Hemingway Vega. Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking? Drama. Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette, then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Oh my god. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. Oh my god. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread into my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Oh my god. Oh, look at this guy. Hugo, he wouldn't be a hipster if he didn't smoke. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Andrew, this is my son Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Wow. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Ernest. Oh my god. This kid. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? He's only in 8th grade. And oh my god. He's smoking? Ugh. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Oh, yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Oh my god. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry, he's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Damn, I didn't smoke until I was in 11th. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber. Yeah, I'm such a cool dad. Look at me. See, that right there, you can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against. There's so many music puns. It is Matt talking, actually. Of course it's a music pun. We once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Hey, wearing socks with sandals is elite. It's peak. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? I don't wear sandals without socks unless it's very hot outside. As you should, King. As you should. Don't let us eat up your time, and go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Okay. I think we're gonna talk to these guys and then finish the cookout barbecue thing. And then I'm gonna end, I think, because I need dinner. I'm hungry. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. What an odd pairing. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. And, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design choices. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. That guy totally talks like that, by the way. This guy wants to be a vampire so bad. Right? God, wanna be? I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. Do you also get that vibe from him? It's okay, man. And do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bets are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? I've gone to a couple of goth bars. Interesting experience to say the least. Yeah, actually, I went to a gothic picnic a month ago in the city, and there was like an after party event at a goth bar, but it was a very cool place. I will say that. It was so tiny and squished in there. And we couldn't breathe, so I didn't spend too long in the goth bar, but I would try that again. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Yeah, that's definitely his birth name. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. A crusty? With a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Oh no, sorry. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough of the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops in the conversation, wine in hand. Mary's so hot. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. Honestly, Mary, understandable. I would also have to be an alcoholic if I was married to this guy and had those kids. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary is a real wine mom? Exactly. Mary tips her glass to me. Oh, I thought I was gonna say she tips a glass of wine on me. I was like, that escalated quickly. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I've squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary? Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Oh my god. Of course. I knew there was a reason we had to be introduced to that guy. Dad, can we go now? Lucian, have I introduced you to Andrew yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows? Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. I bet he was like a rock star or something. I reckon he was crazy. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese into patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Ander, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrill-leavable. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Oh my god, it keeps going. Mustard we keep talking about this? Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop! All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? That's what I said, Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Is Dad Book like Grindr? Because that's the vibe I'm getting. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Oh, hello. Facebook for dads. Dad Book. Sorry, I'm just gonna check the chat. My model's so cute. Thank you. I hope I can get like a proper one later. Like soon, but this one will do. It's really cute. What are we saying in chat? Toddlers always putting themselves in life-threatening situations on the daily. Yes, I'm very pro leashing your toddler. A friend of mine got a 666 with a cactus thorn on as his first tattoo. Oh my god. That was painful. Oh, it was. No more puns, please. It is a dad game though, so I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of puns. Dad jokes. Okay. Where are we? Amanda and I walked back to... Oh! I didn't get to read it. I accidentally clicked it. I assume we walked back to our house. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event. I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Yes. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was. Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrived home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream, watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. Aw. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, and throw a party. Sad I missed your first stream. Oh, I'm sorry. I was kind of out of nowhere, so it's okay. It was only a test stream, really. So was this one. Judging by how much scuff there was at the start again. But that's okay. It'll get better as I keep going. I'll do a proper debut one day. Hopefully it'll have a lot more planning and at a better time. Once you've used a social media page, you've used all of them. Except MySpace. That'll stay forever unique. I know! I'm always chasing a MySpace recreation. I'm looking for, like, I don't know, just the customization and stuff. Like, there was kind of that with Tumblr, but that's not the same. When are we getting a new MySpace? Test stream, let's go. Let's go! Okay, what am I doing? Am I working on stuff? I'm gonna sleep or throwing a party? What do you think? Best test stream ever. I'm glad you like it. See how long I can sleep for. Let's be honest. We're gonna sleep. Kiddo, I am tapped out. I'll party. Sorry. I already clicked it. But the sun hasn't even gone down yet. I still have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Just let me be. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. That sounds so good. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food for real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. I hope she's okay. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not something, my anxiety, but possibly exasperating. I need to learn vocab. With all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Gavin Chapman versus Gordon Ramsay when? We need them in the ring now. With great power comes great responsibility, and that includes cooking prowess. Yeah. Of course, rewarding yourself after socializing, it's a chore itself after all. Oh, definitely. Love the egg shit. Thank you. Do you like my glorious eyebrows and beautiful mustache? Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Assuaging, I think that's how it's pronounced. You know what? I'm gonna take your word for it. That's how it's pronounced. This is a very beautiful man. He's a man of culture. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're okay. You're safe. Ugh, yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? First of all, she's 18. I understand you're freaked out, but she is an adult. Second of all, what are we picking? I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared. You weren't responding and it was just like when your mom... Oh, no. It's trauma. I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Oh, such a sweet dad. Yeah. Oh no, trauma. Not the trauma. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. A mug left on the side of the bed, that's very me. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well... It's sorry, it's just such a serious thing and then he comes in looking like that. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. And good. I trust her to make good choices. I always thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I just gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. I remember when I began going out in my middle teens, I'd at least text my mom once or twice during the night. Yeah, me too. I would tell, even when I, like, stopped living with my mom, I would always message and be like, hey, just letting you know I'm going here. And, like, I'd be like, hey, I'm home safe. She should have messaged. Actually, that's on her. Team Dingus. Team Dingus! Oh, yeah. My guy's name is Andrew Dingus. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Ooh, do I get to pick them? I do! Okay, on a Friday night, you are most likely to... Ooh. Polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns and sink into blissful oblivion. If I didn't text my mom when I went out, I wouldn't hear the end of it. So true. On Friday night. Should I do this realistic, or am I trying to be cool? I don't think any of these are cool. Sink into blissful oblivion. Sleep. So true. I'm gonna do that one. If you had one thing to take with you into a deserted island? What would it be? If my trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, castaway and DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. Deserted island. Obviously, I need Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. Huh? What are your turn-ons? Oh, it's getting serious. Strong dad arms? Hey. Tennis shoes with long white socks. A well-manicured lawn. Street smarts. Top-tier grillmanship. And comfortable with crying. Let's go with dad arms. No. It's getting spicy. Ooh. I can tell who all of these line up with, and I'm worried that if I pick one, then it's gonna, like, sway the result, you know? Strong dad arms. What? Somebody's gonna bench press me? What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals? A salty boat captain? Pro skater who's also an astronaut? Hell yeah. A good father. That's lame. The president of space? That's me! I want to be the president of space! What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries? Sean Connery's entire filmography? Anything on Laserdisc? Romantic comedies? Whatever will make me cry? Old comedies that haven't aged well? Oh god. I like romantic comedies, I think. Let's do that one. What's my ideal date? Ooh. Napping together? That's cute. Oh my god, I can't even do a puzzle not on a date. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Arson? Being emotionally vulnerable. Arson. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone keys and wallet at home sometimes. I never leave home without... What are we doing? It's gotta be... It's my crippling low self-esteem. Go on. Let's be honest. Okay, I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. True. How proud I am of my child. Potential ends of the world. Actually do. Not gonna lie. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. When I can get a cup of when I can next get a cup of coffee and lawnmower modifications. I think, yeah, the low self-esteem hit too hard, too real. Conspiracy theories. We're a weirdo. See, that wasn't so bad. I don't know if I'll ever get used to looking at you, Ender Dingus. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get 'em, Dad. Welcome. Welcome, you got dads. What's this? Hi, Ender, it's me, your dear old friend from Dad Manda. Oh, from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Cool. Who are we messaging? I can't decide. I honestly have no idea which dad I want to go with at this point. I don't really like most of them. Which dad do we want? Did she send me another message? Oh no, it's just still pinged. Okay. Do we want Craig, our old roommate from college? Matt, the cool hipster guy with the cute eyes? Brian, the dude who kind of annoys me? Robert, who looks like he's smelly? Damien, who's kind of odd, but I don't know. Hugo, literally our daughter's teacher. It's a bit odd. And then the cult leader. Damien looks like a bad... he's like a bad boy. Robert is the bad boy. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like he's gonna... I feel like he's gonna murder me and leave me in the desert. Kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Which dad? Which dad? Which dad will it be? Damien is the low self-esteem vampire dude. Yeah. You know what? Matt. Why not? Matt Seller. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. He's still on the baby thing. If you had one thing to take with you into a deserted island, what would it be? Fine tunes to pass the days away. Why did they get better options? What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. Well, you're not going to find that with me. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Poopy with subtitles. Let's look at everyone else. Craig Kahn. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it. On a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you into a desert island, what would it be? Box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? Sub 6 minute mile. Oh my god. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Oh, I forgot to scroll down on the other one. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. I am not vibing with this guy. He wants to do too many things. I just want to lay down. So we're aiming for the hipster? I'm not sure. I don't know. He's pretty. An extra tube of energy. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. I spend a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Pfft. And I didn't read the rest of his profile. I forgot. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Oh. That's giving him points. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. Spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Do we all just agree that it was a bad idea? Right. Craig is mid. Which one was Craig again? Oh, yeah. I literally was just looking at him. Craig is mid. Brian. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, you are most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. If you had one thing to take with you on the island, it would be a fishing pole. Turn-ons are a keen understanding of steak cuts. I'm trying to think. T-bone? Rump? I don't know. That doing anything for you, Brian? What did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman? What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies? Hey! Maybe it will be Brian after all. What's your ideal date? Deck building? What do you never leave home without? Portable fishing pole? Okay. I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter's smarter than I am. Robert. This guy's kind of mysterious, actually. Maybe I'm passing too hard of a judgment on him. He might be okay. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? Oh my god. On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway? Huh? Have it go badly? Who's the cop? Was it... See, this is meant to be a name. It's not capitalized. That confused me. Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. If you had... a gun? I don't know about this guy. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me? What did you want to be when you grew up? A grifter? Bro, this guy is sus for real. He is. He's freaking me out. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism? Grave robbing? Oh my god. Never leave the home without at least 4 knives. He spends a lot of time thinking about... You ever really look into a rabbit animal's eyes? What is going on? Yeah, I like his honesty too, actually. Anyway. I didn't judge him too harshly, actually. I was very on point with that. I think he would leave me tied up, beaten in the desert, possibly dead. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise or black cats, please send me a letter. On a Friday night, he's listening to true crime podcasts while he taxidermies his newest specimens. Actually, kind of slay. I like taxidermy. I like taxidermy, I'm not gonna lie. If you had one thing to take with you, a coffin, of course. Turtles are pronouncing bosom correctly. You want to be a bat? Foreign art house horror? What's your ideal date? It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. He never leaves home without an upside down cross. Pfft. And he thinks about mortality, salience. You like this guy? I don't know how I feel about him yet. Hugo. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. On Friday night, he's most likely to brew some strong tea and paint miniatures. Does he play D&D? That's cool. Take to a desert island, it would be A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. Proust? I don't know. Turn on some muscles? Okay. He wanted to be a movie star. Favorite movies or documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Okay. And Joseph. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running, living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Hugo looks like a nerd. He is a nerd. That's actually my ideal date. Friday night is most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take to Desert Island, to be his 6-string. I got my first 6-string. What do you turn on? My loving wife. That's also my turn on, your loving wife. Ship captain. Feel good movies. Ideal day is a lovely night on the town with my wife. That's also my ideal date. Maybe I should get with Joseph just to get with his wife. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Who are we messaging? He gives me the creeps. He scares me. Okay, so Joseph's whole deal gives me the creeps. Robert, I feel like he's gonna murder me. Damien, he's kind of cool, actually. Thinking about it. Now that I know him better. Jupiter's going to steal our wives. They will be my wives. I think Matt or Damien. Matt is cool, but I think he's too into his hobby. I don't know. I don't really like any of them. Matt or Damien. Let's message Damien. Why not? At least he's a bit interesting. Damien seemed really interesting. That's what I said. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. Navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. And... I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in the gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden. Should it please you, till then adieu. Yours, humbled, D. Bloodmarch. He seems a bit eager. I don't know. Stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda. Amanda pops out of her room, her eyes a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Not my Pookie. What happened? Hey, are you alright? Oh, yeah, totally, I'm cool. Just found out that the succulent I've been watering and singing to for the last 3 months is actually made out of plastic. Even the dirt was fake. Aww. Oh, honey. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. I'm so sorry about your plant. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Dad, I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Who hurt our Amanda? Give me names, give me addresses, give me a gun. We're going. Can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples! No, can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally, this is the hot new thing. See, Dad? Kids got over saying lol and LMAO or whatever and decided that that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So what do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be though. Doxx the guy. Great. So what do I do? What do I do to him? No, what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards, Anda. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms over the other homes in the cul-de-sac. Look at these gargoyles. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back and... Oh my god. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back and a hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. I would love to have a house like that. Me too. I love old houses. Old, pretty, like, Victorian houses. Man, they made sure you was a dad or a boomer. I know! I seem so old. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Oh. Look at that dog! Oh my god, look at the bones. Sandwiches? As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Hi, Puffkins! How are you today? And a pleasure to have you in my home. We are currently visiting Damien's house, and I'm a little bit spooked. That dog is I ignore you. Sorry for being late, I was sleeping. No, that's okay. Welcome in, I'm glad you made it. I was going to end before, but then I got into it too much. I'm glad that you made it though. I'm glad everybody's here. I'm happy to have you. We're just deciding which dads we want to romance, because it's a bit hard. I don't like any of them really. But we're visiting Damien's house for the first time, and he's spooking me out. I'm doing well. Hope you have an amazing day too. I am. I'm doing good. I'm having fun. Pleasure to have you in my home. We're gonna help Jupiter become famous. Aww. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. Of course. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. What an awkward conversation. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. How delightful. This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a Black Parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know, the rebellious teenage... You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, there's more to see. Reread Oh my god! I've been reading for too long. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. Oh my gosh. I love... What's it called? You know, the dried bugs. Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packaged bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Look out the window, look at the butterflies, pick up a book, or that's enough. I'm gonna look at the butterflies. Oh, he likes me. Big butterfly collection. Yeah, I have, in real life, I actually have started a pinned bug collection. So I'm very interested. Actually, this dude might end up being the one, I'm not gonna lie. We have a lot in common. It's kind of strange. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Oh my god. This guy's cooler than I thought. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Oh, you have a pinned bug collection? I do. I've only just started. But I have 3 leaf bugs in all different colors. Like on a thing together. And then a cicada. It's really cool. Oh, and I have a wet specimen of a baby mouse and a baby rat. I like taxidermy. And stuff like that. I'm gonna pick up a book. You know, oh my god. This guy likes me. I think he's into me. I don't know why, but you know, and in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage the youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. What? He writes fan fiction. Okay, I think that's enough. Damn, he really is like me. I also like Sasunaru. Uh-oh. No. This game is so good. It is. I'm having a lot of fun. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Look out the window. Okay. I thought he was telling me to look out the window. Here's a distraction. Quick, look out the window. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn! Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly at full-length windows? Wait, really? No. But Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? Okay, I kinda like this guy. I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of my high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it. Oh my god. This guy has autism for sure. When in fact the high refers to both the later time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they're served. I didn't know that. We're learning something. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? I like your cape. Your home's really impressive. Oh god! The eggplants are always jump scare. This guy's speaking about Victorians like SpongeBob speaking about the pioneers. It seems like you've really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. And look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff? Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Haha. Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's... You know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Oh my god. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try and live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Anda, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and, quite honestly, rather attractive. Oh! Is he hitting on me? Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Ah, he's hitting on me for sure. Quick, sound sophisticated. I like watching soap-making videos on the internet. I love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. Oh, I don't know if he liked that. I think he didn't like that. Uh-oh. What does the black stuff mean? Gravity is an interesting thing, and I believe that juggling is the pinnacle of humankind's interaction with the gravitational odds. Interesting. I started out with scarves, but now I can comfortably juggle balls! Juggling pins is currently, out of my purview. Damien looks at me quizzically, but shrugs it off. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Pretty garden. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. I think he didn't like that, oh no. I know! I think he thought I was making fun of him or something. My garden! It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. That stresses me out too much. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze! Thou art the tightest? What does that mean? 3 cheers for sweet revenge? My loins are ablaze. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Oh. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Ooh, actually really, honestly, truly love snapdragons. I'm so excited. Because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them and it looks like they're talking. What a lovely choice. Oh, he likes me again, that's good. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. You gonna make me a bouquet? Oh, Damien. So sweet. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. Okay, I kind of like him. I think I like him, I don't know. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Anda, will you excuse me? I must take this. For some reason I did not expect him to have a phone. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. That's what I was saying! Oh my god. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh no. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Ah! Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle! Fix that garg! Oh. Oh no. No! That's not right. Wait. That's the head. No. No! That? Oh no! I don't know what to do! I think that's... How is that not right? Hang on. Wait. Okay. I'm a genius. Oh. Huh? No! What am I doing? That's not right. Oh no, I didn't realize it was timed. Is there, I don't know. Oh, I can flip it. Oh my god. Okay. We got this. S rank. Our secret. He's well-mannered and has a pretty garden. He's definitely a good candidate. Oh yeah, he's definitely on the list. Good job. Thank you. Big brain. I didn't even mess up once. Whew, that was a close one. Uh-oh. Here comes Damien. He looks upset. And my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an Bear with me, I've been reading for hours. And my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble radio. Take a good rest later, Jupiter, because you're probably not yet used to talking for long hours. I'm not. I'm struggling. My mouth is so dry. What is it this time? This Damien, you have to see to believe. Uh-oh, what has he done? Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step! I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. Those two. We find another teacher in the boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Did they get into a fight? Or has he been snorting up? Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me. Uh-oh. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Oh, Ernest, you're such a bad kid. Whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask of Amontillado? There's too many words in this. Too many big words in this for my little brain. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. So he's trying to bury him alive? Yeah. I turn to Damien and whisper to him, What's cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine of fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. Get that boy in therapy. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just gonna sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? It's a title from That's the title from an Edgar Allan Poe short story. It's a tale about Edgar Allan Poe. We've got geniuses in the chat. I would never have known that. Oh my gosh. How's it feel being smart? I wouldn't. Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot. But then he realized that I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad, it took you 20 minutes, son. We just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado. That's how it is, right? Amontillado. And it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? Read the first 5 pages, then read a review of the movie? It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie! Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see the problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian, high five! The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarsh, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately pulls his hood up and stares out the window angrily. Dang, the boys. Cultured at least. You weren't forced to read this? No. I read most classics willingly. I read everything on my own as well. I remember my teachers forced us to read this throughout the summer and make a book report of it. Oh. I've never heard of that. Honestly, the only Edgar Allan Poe thing I've ever heard of is the one with the raven. I think everybody's heard of that one. Maybe I should learn a bit more. I'm not going to therapy again. You need it. Or at least study about writers and their works, even if I don't read their works. The Black Cat, I think, is my favorite. Oh my gosh. I know, son, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. We love gentle parenting. Fine, thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Aww. Lucian continues staring out the window. I love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian pops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. And all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. He's probably just going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that. Does this kind of thing happen a lot? I really admire how you handled that. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. Aww. This is cute! Oh, I didn't. I forgot to read that. It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition? Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian since he lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? That's so me. me and Andrew Dingus are like two peas in a pod. We're just both old and clueless. How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me? Lucian live streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me, but otherwise it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company, and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Cute. Do we want to stop there? Oh look! That was good! I didn't know that was... I didn't realize that was a date. Whoa. Rank A. Hell yeah. Cool. Well, that was our first date. How do we feel? I think I'm gonna save here. And I think I can just exit. Title? Yes. I did save, right? Okay. Okay. Let's go. I think I'm all out of reading for today. My mouth, my throat, my head is so sore. Too many big words. Let's go to this just chatting. Here we go. Did everybody have fun? Awesome stream, Jupiter. Thank you. I hope you had fun. It's okay, Jupiter. It was very entertaining. It was a very solid stream. You've earned a nice dinner. Thank you. I know. And I need to decide what I'm gonna eat. I rest your voice. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, I think. I think that'll help. I did have fun. I'm glad. I'm glad I had fun too. I'm excited to see what other dads we get into. Hey, that sounded a bit sus. I don't know how to fix that. I'm excited to see what the other dads have in store for us. That works. I'm gonna try to stream again tomorrow. I had a very busy week this week. And I've got another very busy week ahead of me next week. I think there's like one day in the middle of the week that I have spare that I could stream. We'll see what happens. I don't have like a schedule or anything. Do you have your own Discord server? Not yet. I am working on it. I will open one soon. Definitely. It'll be so much easier to let everybody know when I'm streaming, because it's going to be pretty sporadic at the moment. Until I can get into like a flow, it's just going to be pretty random whenever I feel like it. Because I'm quite busy at the moment for some reason. I look forward to your next stream. I look forward to seeing you there. I hope you can make it. I hope we can all make it. Just leave the VOD as yeah. Okay, I'm going to make sure to be here tomorrow. Yes, I hope so. I hope to see you all. Make sure you get a lot of rest too. I'm not sure what time it is for you, but definitely get some sleep. Make sure you eat. And make sure you turn on the bell. I sound like such a YouTuber. Make sure you click subscribes and hit the bell. Hit subscribe and click on the bell, because it's pretty random when I'm gonna go live at the moment. And I don't want to miss you guys. I can't wait till we're able to give you money. Oh, no! Only give me money if you can afford it. And I'll appreciate every single cent. Just only don't feel pressured to give me money either. Beanie seems to be quite happy to promote you on her server for the time being. Yeah, she's so sweet. I love her so much. She wanted to be here for this stream, but she's eeping right now. And I hope she stays sleeping because she's got a big stream later. What we got? I don't want to miss you either. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad you're all having fun. That's all I want. That's my only goal, is to chill, have fun, spend time with everybody, and be as entertaining as I can. Beanie is super pog, you're right. Oh my gosh. I think we'll probably continue Dream Daddy tomorrow, unless I don't feel like talking. Who's that green cat? This is Splungus. Totally didn't just make that name up right now. What was I saying? Oh, we'll probably play Dream Daddy again tomorrow. See if we can make more progress. Otherwise, if I don't feel like reading, then I'm not sure what we'll do. I'll find something. Alrighty. Well, it was fun hanging out with everybody. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Make sure you get some sleep. Any game you play, we will have fun. Oh, that's good. I hope so. Extremely fun. I'm glad. Have a good night. You too. Have a good night, everybody. Make sure you sleep. Have something to eat. Get some water. I'm gonna have some water for sure. I'm dying. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, bye. Let's see if I can remember to put my ending screen up this time. Alright, okay. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. See you tomorrow. Bye bye bye. Love you. Bye.